tonight. You gotta make your mark, load up on the roar, intent one last look in the mirror. They're gonna know your name, somebody's gonna take a second look. You're too cool to choose to ignore any angle, hypersexual serial beast. Wear it on your sleeve, hey baby, do you like it kind of rough? Or do you like it smooth like you? Nobody's gonna stop till they drop and they're dreaming. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everybody. PowerBomb Wrestling is back on the air. Another great hour in store for you. My name is Terry Sullivan. This is Norm Wamer, the commissioner of PowerBomb Wrestling. Another excellent show for you, Mr. Commissioner.
Well, we will have for you Shauna Reed, the women's champion, defending her women's title against newcomer to PBW, Bryce Avery. We will show you that match. We're also going to take you back to Mayhem at Matthews and show you the tail end of the match between Brandon Day and Brian Douglas and how that fits into September Showdown coming up in just about a week.
About a week, yep. Next Sunday, September the 30th.
And I can't stress enough, get to the website, pbwexcitement.com. Get your advanced discount tickets. You can save $5 on a front row, $3 on adult general admission, $2 on a kid's ticket if you get them in advance through the website. And plus, there's family 4-packs and that available too, so you can get in pretty cheaply.
Absolutely. There's been so many things happening between Brandon Day and Benjamin Boone, which we'll talk about and show you in some cases. Nate Matson, though, the special referee next Sunday at St. Clement's.
Yeah, absolutely. And we need somebody to take control of everything that's going on.
Yeah, and I think
I'm very disturbed about Ben Boone deliberately getting himself disqualified.
as well you should. It was total cheap shot.
Because it robs the fans.
Absolutely.
In essence, it robs the fans. And of course, you can't win the title on a disqualification, unless that's one of the stipulations.
No, yeah, that's true.
But that is not for this match. So we will start off this TV edition of PowerBomb Wrestling, and we will take a look at the amazing Nate Matson in the ring. If you're not familiar with him, if you're new to us, he's been in the PWI Top 500 for I think 9 or 10 times, and we'll see him right here against Johnny Carrazzi.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a singles bout. Introducing the participants. First, from Muscle Beach, California, he weighs in at 205 pounds. He is the Iron Freak, the Yoked Unicorn, and your girlfriend's favorite wrestler, Johnny Carrazzi. And his opponent comes to us from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in 186 pounds, amazing Nate Matson.
All right, great to have amazing Nate Matson back on PowerBomb Wrestling as he takes on the man who's walking on air, Johnny Carrazzi, the Iron Freak. I'm Terry Sullivan. The commissioner, Norm Wamer, is here.
Your girlfriend's favorite wrestler.
Great to see Nate Matson back. He was sidelined with an injury for a while, then on his annual vacation to trek east and west along Route 66.
After following Nate on Instagram, you can see some of the pictures from the trip.
Yeah, we went to the Hollywood Cemetery, which was really interesting. But anyway, I digress.
Well, it's fun. I mean, if you're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, follow these guys.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that's something back in the day that couldn't be done.
Yeah.
You can interact with these guys anytime.
Nate Matson, trained by Irish Mickey Doyle, Scott D'Amore, and the Canadian Destroyer. Credits Irish Mickey Doyle, though. Norm, you don't remember him. He was back from my day, an excellent competitor, very highly respected around the world.
You're not that much older than me.
Well, that's true. I'll have to remind you of that. Good reversal here. Display of power and skill by Johnny Karazi on Nate Matson.
Nate was also a tag team partner of Truth Martini out of the House of Truth. Been 9 or, well, Nate says 10 times. And the PWI Top 500.
That's right. That's quite a prestigious honor to be included among the 500 best wrestlers in the entire world 10 times over. Most recently in last year.
Yes. And if anybody who came up the hard way, Nate's probably been in the ring with him.
Yeah. Oh.
He even holds a win over AJ Styles.
And you know who he faced a couple of weeks ago?
Tony Atlas.
That's right. Mr. USA. Well, what does he say? Shall I break it? I think he's going to, let's see. Nate Matson, one of the all-time favorites in PowerBomb Wrestling. He drops back on that. He certainly could have dislocated the shoulder there.
I'm not sure there's a move he doesn't know or hasn't seen.
Yeah, no kidding. He is just so good.
Still is.
So good, he makes everybody he's in with look just a little bit better.
Well, he's a treasure in this business. I mean, everybody in this business knows who Nate Matson is.
And Nate working on the left arm here pretty consistently. Johnny Karazi, the Iron Freak. Has your side headlock on Nate Matson here. Turning on the juice on Nate.
Well, Karazi should have the power advantage in this match.
And Karazi caught Nate Matson. Caught him off balance. Over the top he goes. This time, though, Nate plants him. Johnny Karazi just flying on a wing and a prayer. Nate setting him up. Here he comes. Charging across the ring. Laid that forearm into the side of the face of Johnny Karazi, who's got to be seeing stars about now. Oh.
Well, Nate may forever be the last PowerBomb Cruiserweight champion.
That's true.
Had to surrender the belt due to injury. And that belt is now the Midwest Heavyweight title.
Nate is just such a credit to professional wrestling and certainly PowerBomb Wrestling. He's very fortunate to be on his list of the promotions he most likes to work for.
Yeah, he's the glue wherever he wrestles. He really is.
But Johnny Karazi, don't underestimate Johnny. He's been around also, and he knows what a feather in his cap it would be to knock off the amazing Nate Matson. Been a good back and forth match so far. Forearm uppercut by Nate Matson. Knife edges, boy, he can throw those in. Reversal, Nate off the ropes. Oh, he caught the knee right in the stomach. And the referee is in for the count to 2. Close. Nearly a victory for Johnny Karazi.
Oh, he went right back to the stomach. Right back to the midsection.
And he's going to try it again. 3 in a row. See if he tries for 4. No, he's going to try for a 3 count. Got 2 again on Nate Matson.
Boy, Nate can't get his breath.
Yeah, he had the wind knocked out of him, obviously. The people here all love Nate Matson. They've been behind him for a long period of time. Karazi's got him right where he wants him in the corner. Got the opportunity here to do some real damage. Referee, though, however, will make him stand back, or should make him stand back, since he's got Nate in the corner.
Karazi's showing Nate Matson no respect whatsoever.
Yeah, he's feeling his oats now. He's sensing he has Nate right where he wants him, on the precipice of defeat.
Look at the welts on Karazi's back.
Yeah, I tell you, when Nate lays him in, man, you know. Whipped off again, this time over the top. He scoops him in with a roll-up, but too close to the ropes. And the referee calls for a break. Once again, Nate Matson stopped dead in his tracks by Johnny Karazi. Nate has taken a lot of punishment here. And there's a little bit more. Karazi signaling, here he comes. And
oh, he caught him.
he did. Nate's just a little bit off.
Face plant. We could be at, this could be over.
2, and
No.
of course, Nate Matson always one of the top contenders for any gold, be it the Midwest title or the PowerBomb World title. But he is just a little bit off his game here. Some of that earlier punishment that he's taken from Karazi has taken the wind out of him, as we mentioned. And I think Nate is struggling to gain his bearings again. From behind now, has him in the body scissors. Karazi's got to watch his shoulders so they don't get onto the mat.
He's also got the foot grapevine.
Nate's close to the ropes, but does he realize it? Can he reach out and grab that rope and cause the break? Nate trying to separate the feet.
You know, that works on that midsection that Karazi was working on earlier.
And every second that Karazi keeps this hold applied, it's draining more and more energy from Nate Matson.
Now, you got to wonder if he broke a rib.
Oh, with those, yeah, those knees to the midsection, yeah.
I would guarantee you they're at least bruised up. And I can tell you how painful that is.
Well, Johnny Karazi, you know, has a big reputation, and he's got that reputation because of his win streak, his win and loss record. And he's certainly given a great display of his ability here against Nate Matson, one of the best.
Well, Nate got the feet separated once he was able to do that. Oh,
But has the damage been done?
oh, no question. Ah!
Whoa!
Face buster.
He's got Karazi seeing stars for sure now, but Karazi moves right on in, right back in on Nate Matson.
Boy, Nate's hurt.
Whips him off the ropes. Oh! Look at the look of intensity on the face of Nate Matson. He's had enough. It's now or never, do or die. He's taken an awful lot of punishment, but he's ready to turn that page. Or so he hopes. One of those thunderous knife edges in the corner. This time it's Karazi off the ropes and caught the clothesline right across the throat. Taken off his feet a second time by the amazing Nate Matson, and number 3. Karazi not too quick to get up that time, understandably so. Atomic drop by Nate Matson.
Nice neck breaker.
1, 2, and oh.
Didn't hook a leg.
So close. Nate setting him up. Look at that little boot across the eyes. Nate Matson knows those subtle little moves.
Ah!
And those not so subtle moves like that.
That was off the second rope. We've seen him do that off the top turnbuckle before.
Right into the hamstring there.
Yeah, we could get the figure 4.
But Karazi managed to work his way to the ropes. That'll cause the break. And Nate takes full advantage of the count there to keep on applying the punishment. Nate has very effectively managed to turn this bout around to 180 as he just inflicts More and more punishment on Karazi. Little moves, bigger moves, and moves. Oh, but Nate caught that elbow coming in. And the boot in for the count. Referee is there to...
Yeah, I don't think he got all of that boot. And that may be the only reason why Nate Madsen kicked out.
And the frustration is setting in, as you can see on Johnny Karazi. Karazi telegraphing, but
code breaker
out of nowhere with that one. And Nate is going for the figure 4, I do think. And if he gets this one on, gets it on correctly, this could be...
Oh, there it is! Sunk it in right in the middle of the ring.
Let's see, Karazi valiantly hanging on to this devastating submission maneuver here. Yeah, that's it. You certainly can't blame him. I think everybody has seen how effective the figure 4 can be.
Here's your winner, amazing Nate Madsen. Nate, don't sneak away from me now. Don't sneak away. Welcome back, my friend. Great to see you, and what a match. That was one fantastic match.
No, that's Mr. Fantastic right there. Mr. Fantastic right there. Wait, did you just say, welcome back?
Yeah.
Do I look like Connor to you?
No, sir. Not one of the sweat hogs either.
Who you calling a sweat hog?
You.
Johnny Greasy is a sweat hog, but he's okay in my book. Thanks, Johnny. Johnny, baby.
Nate, it's great to have you back, as I said, but of course, there's no gold around your waist, and I'm sure that has to be on your mind.
Well, the only thing that's on my mind is making sure everything gets called right down the middle. You know, I see a lot of injustice here in PowerBomb Wrestling. I see a circus of pain. What about that circus, huh? The potentate of hate? You're looking at the potentate of Nate. So I'll leave these people on this thing. Toledo, Ohio, much love from Detroit Rock City.
All right, there he is, the winner, the amazing Nate Madsen.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, September the 30th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Bachelor Ben Boone and Unchained Brandon Day battle for the heavyweight title, this time for the amazing Nate Madsen as special referee. You'll see a lumberjack match for the tag team titles. Also, the Midwest title and the women's title will be defended. Get your tickets now at pbwexcitement.com. It's the best wrestlers in the Midwest, Sunday, September the 30th.
Sunday, September 30th, September Showdown at St. Clement's, 2990 Tremainsville. For tickets and all the information, pbwexcitement.com. The main event with a special referee this time. Another showdown between Benjamin Boone, the PBW World Champion, and the challenger Brandon Day. This time to keep order and hopefully to prevent that rose from going in Brandon Day's eye again. Special referee Nate Madsen.
Here's the thing, Brandon Day. I am the longest running PBW heavyweight champion ever. And you think you're going to take this away from me with one good eye? Please. I've gone through Malice, I've gone through Freaks, I've gone through Monsters, and I have come up on top each and every time. Look at this. This ain't going anywhere. And Nate, you're going to try to call this down the middle? You're going to play it fair and square? Nate, I know you. You're up to something. Don't get in my way. That's all I got to say about you. And that's all I have to say to you.
Some people are saying it was a desperation move, a last-ditch effort for Benjamin Boone to keep his title. Nate Matson will be in the ring, though, as special referee to try to keep law and order. Sunday, September 30th. Don't miss it, St. Clement's Hall.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
Hey, Mortgage Marty here from Fairway Mortgage. New office is open at 5577 Monroe Street in the Promenade Shops. And those of you that watch know how competitive I am, so here's my challenge. The large national company you always see at every sporting event from up north who has that Rocket app that I hate, we have a competing app called the Fairway Now app. And the best part of the Fairway Now app is you get actually somebody local to help you after you use it. So log in, try it. It's on Facebook, on Twitter. You can find us, the Fairway Now app. Have a great night.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Terry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all of the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
September Showdown, Sunday, September 30th. Action time is 5 o'clock at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville. 4 championship belts at stake, including the PBW Tag Team Championship. One more time.
And we're back. As the only one that matters is the Circus of Pain. Listen, people, the circus has come to town, right? And there's a couple guys that are laying on the tracks, right in the middle of it, okay? Now, Sullivan, I want you to ask me some questions. I can't even say this team's name. Why don't you help me with it? Who is this again?
Righteous Indignation.
I don't care, right? I don't care. Sounds like a lot of people are real upset, okay? This is the thing. It's just about over, okay? The circus has come to town, and if you like it, come see it. If you don't like it, I don't care, because you're going to see some mayhem, right? Mayhem. And as for you, Sullivan, how dare you talk about Kevin like you do? How dare you talk about Kevin?
Come on now, get him out of here. Go on, get him out of here. Sunday, September 30th, fans. Oh, don't miss it. Well, you saw Nate Matson, excellent match here in the opener against Johnny Karazi. We heard from Benjamin Boone. Nate Matson will be the special guest referee as Benjamin Boone puts the world title on the line one more time against Brandon Day next Sunday, September 30th at St. Clement's. And we also heard from the Circus of Pain.
I appreciate you doing those interviews. So I'm not anywhere near it, because I'd probably either grab Kevin or the Potentate of Hate. But of course, the Circus of Pain will be challenging for the tag team titles. Those belts they have, they do not belong to the Circus of Pain. And it will be a lumberjack match against the Enforcer Andy Shane, the Righteous Baker Rick Baker.
Tag team titles at stake, one of 4 championship matches next Sunday.
I mean, the 2 are worth the price of admission by themselves.
Yeah. That lumberjack, the tag team title match is just going to be something.
And you're going to hear later on from Queen Amanada, who will be the challenger for the women's title. And you'll see the title defense from Shauna Reed. But right now, we're going to take you back to Mayhem at Matthews back in early August. Brandon Day against Brian Douglas, and Brian Douglas will be taking on Malice coming up in about a week. And of course, Brandon Day, will be challenging once again for the heavyweight title. So this was a terrific match, but not a terrific ending. So we'll join this match in progress, Brandon Day against Brian Douglas.
Good move. Well, I'm not sure these two have ever faced off before.
I haven't seen it, no.
And that takes some getting used to.
Very intriguing encounter here. A lot at stake for both of these.
Although with YouTube, it's pretty easy to scout your opponent.
Certainly Brandon Day does not want a loss going into his championship match against Ben
absolutely
Boone.
Not.
Knee lift and a knife edge by Brandon Day as he has Brian Douglas on the ropes. Ooh, dropped down with the elbow right across the sternum. Referee Ray Orndorff in for the count. Only got a 1 count, though. Brian Douglas just coming off of the series of intense, brutal encounters with Sless. He looks none the worse for wear, though. He's had several weeks to recover from that last beating he took. This time, Brandon Day caught unawares, but good move there.
Yep, German suplex.
He's going to get him again. Oh, those are just body jarring moves also.
Very, very dangerous moves.
Oh, Brian Douglas again, display of quickness. Hope we don't cause any accidents out on Navarre Avenue. The people are sort of stopping and saying, what the heck? We are coming to you from Matthews Ford in Oregon, PowerBomb Wrestling with Brandon Day and Brian Douglas. Main event caliber match here. No doubt about it. Douglas cinches in. You can see how he's leaning in, putting more weight on Brandon Day. Day's powering up to his feet. Couple of elbows, but Brian Douglas, again, a display of skill. Brian Douglas is showing me an awful lot so far in this match. 2 count, and that was it. Brandon Day, I think, he has an awful lot more left in him.
Boy, when you have a event such as this, you have different obstacles that you have to overcome as a wrestler. You know, we mentioned the heat, we mentioned the temperature inside the ring, the temperature of the mat. Not to mention if somebody goes outside the ring, you're right on the asphalt.
Ouch, yeah. I hadn't thought of that.
There is no padding out there. There's no mats.
Yep, you sure wouldn't be walking barefoot out in that asphalt. I sure wouldn't want to fall out there. Brandon Day again powers to his feet, throwing in a couple of fists to the midsection. Again, one more time, Brian Douglas. Definitely on his toes and showing his superiority so far in this match. Brandon Day has not been able to get too much going to his advantage so far. And I say so far because Brandon Day is one of the top echelon wrestlers around anywhere. He's a guy who can take a lot of punishment, as you're seeing him do, yet he can dig down deep and come back from that when it really counts.
And he's done a pretty good job of grounding Brandon Day here.
He sure has. Wow. Standing head scissors. And Brian Douglas, scooping him up, a 240-pound man on his shoulders. This Brian Douglas has not only has the quickness, the speed, he's got strength too, as he just displayed to you. Both of them on the mat now. Brian Day is going to fry his back. Brandon Day trying to shake it off. Brian still prone on the mat. Referee's putting in the count. They've got a 10 count till one or the other gets to their feet. They don't make it by 10, the match stops. But they're both up and both exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. Brian Douglas would like to slow it down. Up. Well, back and forth here with some forearms.
Now this is Brandon Day's. This is exactly what he wants. He wants this to turn into a brawl.
And he's going to get one from Brian Douglas, who has just been excellent so far in this match. And he rolls his man up. Watch for the tights, referee. Nope.
Got a 2 count, though. Good move from Brian Douglas, but Brandon Day, though, just isn't at that point yet where you're going to get a pinfall, I don't believe. Oh! European uppercut in the corner, and that has got to steady Brian Douglas. He went for that fist again and missed. Caught a clothesline in for the count. Referee is there. We've got only 2.
About 2 1/4.
Brandon Day signaling with the thumb across his throat that it's time to put this one to sleep. Wait a minute. Who's coming in from the outside? That's the Bachelor. Benjamin Boone from the outside. We told you these two have a match coming up. Referee is there for the count. Oh, now that's Benjamin Boone, obviously still.
Here is your winner, Brian Douglas.
The referee did not see that. Unfortunately, Brian Douglas, he has one person to thank for that victory, and that's the Bachelor Benjamin Boone.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, September the 30th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Bachelor Ben Boone and Unchained Brandon Day battle for the heavyweight title, this time for the amazing Nate Matson as special referee. You'll see a lumberjack match for the tag team titles. Also, the Midwest title and the women's title will be defended. Get your tickets now at pbwexcitement.com. It's the best wrestlers in the Midwest, Sunday, September the 30th.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've seen what happened at the hands of Austin Mannix and Pedo the Killer Clown. Mannix, can you talk a little bit about what exactly your injury entails?
Well, you know what the injury entailed to begin with from Pedo the Killer Clown. Completely tore my right quad muscle from the bone. Yeah, Pedo, you're vicious. You're savage. You should be locked up. But I'll get back to you because our business isn't finished. Mannix, you took an opportunity that was presented to you because of Pedo the Killer Clown. You jumped on Malice while I'm down. You want to injure me further? You know what? This is my livelihood. This is my living. I have a family. Pedo, I haven't forgotten about you, but Mannix, you made the biggest mistake of your life. You have climbed the rung, climbed that ladder. You are at the top of my list, and I will not.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Red Wing Shoes, a quality built to last, just like the legacy of service at your Red Wing Shoes dealer, North Reynolds at Bancroft in Toledo. Family owned and operated since 1982. 4 generations, building a legacy of quality and service for years to come. Our sales staff has over 95 years selling and servicing Red Wing shoe products, and we have the largest selection of Red Wing shoes in Northwest Ohio. Irish Setter, Works, and our USA-made heritage shoes. In stock, no waiting. Red Wing Shoes, North Reynolds at Bancroft, where service, quality, and fit come first.
PowerBomb Wrestling is now available for live performances at your business or fundraiser. You can have a live PowerBomb Wrestling show either inside or outside to attract potential customers to your business. Also, PBW Wrestling can help you raise thousands of dollars for your nonprofit organization or charity. Find out more about the power of PowerBomb Wrestling and help your organization today. Contact us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or at our website at pbwexcitement.com.
September Showdown at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville, Sunday, September 30th. A massive card headlined by a PBW World Heavyweight Championship rematch. Nate Matson will be the special guest referee on this one as the Bachelor Benjamin Boone puts the gold on the line one more time against Brandon Day. And just when I think that he can't do anything more to get your goat, he manages to do it.
You know what? I'm not worried about goats. I'm more worried about being the GOAT. The greatest of all time. Ben, you keep going on and on and on about your streak. all streaks come to an end. And come that day, September 30th, when I'm finally going to be cleared to take this off, I'm going to look you in both of your eyes with both of mine. And you will know I own you.
Well, we definitely will have Law and Order with Nate Matson as your special guest referee. Just one of the title matches, the PBW World Title, Benjamin Boone against Brandon Day, Sunday, September 30th. Well, we heard from Brandon Day, and you know, we talked about what's happening next Sunday, Brandon, against Benjamin Boone, a return match with Nate Matson as the special referee. And certainly after the way Benjamin Boone held on to the title in that desperation move, getting intentionally disqualified, can't blame you for putting the special referee in there. But do you think this is going to make Ben Boone even more desperate? Does he feel the deck is totally stacked against him with Nate as the special ref?
I don't know. He's such an arrogant guy, it's kind of hard to tell whether he lacks that self-confidence or not, but I know that Brandon Day deserves a fair shake. I mean, here's somebody that has taken on everybody, basically, and did not get a fair shake in the match against Brian Douglas, for example.
Right. We just
so
saw
if there's
that.
anybody who really deserves to be ticked off, I think it's Brandon Day. You also heard from Malice. Malice will take on Brian Douglas, and you know Malice is itching to get some gold somewhere, whether it be the heavyweight title, whether it be the Midwest title, or whatever.
Matter of time.
You would think so, but the competition is stiff, and it's only getting tougher to maneuver around here. All right, let's take you to our main event on this TV edition of PowerBomb Wrestling. It is for the women's title. Shauna Reed's held that belt for a long time now. I think it's been over a year now that she's held that belt, that she defends right here against Bryce Avery.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the PowerBomb Wrestling Women's Championship. Introducing first the challenger. She comes to us from the deserts of Egypt. She is the treasure hunter, Bryce Avery. And her opponent is accompanied to the ring tonight by 5 Most Wanted member Cody F.N. Hawks. From Cincinnati, Ohio, she is your PowerBomb Wrestling Women's Champion, Sexy Shauna Reed.
And here we go for the PBW Women's Championship. She's holding that belt in the air, a little reluctant to give it away to Ray Orndorff. I'm Terry Sullivan. Norm Wamer, the commissioner of PowerBomb Wrestling, is along with us today as usual, as Bryce Avery has the task of trying to defeat the women's champion. Member of 5 Most Wanted.
Well, unsettling at ringside is Cody F.N. Hawk.
That's going to be problems if Shauna Reed gets into trouble. The crowd definitely on the side of Bryce Avery. They don't care too much for Shauna Reed. Shauna Reed has done absolutely nothing to curry favor from any of the fans. She's way above the fans. Let's see what kind of a matchup we have got here. PowerBomb Wrestling on a crusade to bring in more talented women wrestlers. I think we're there with the men. Now it's time to get that same quality with the women wrestlers. And certainly from Queen Amanada, Rachel Bostic, Shauna Reed, now hopefully Bryce Avery, taking a lot of big steps toward that level of quality. And Shauna Reed thrown off, much to her shock.
Well, we found out who won the test of strength. You got to give Shauna Reed her due, though. 2-time women's champion. She's held the belt now for quite some time.
But, you know, maybe it's a little bit about the way that she has held on to that title. I know this is wrestling. Things happen. But Shauna Reed has had some real questionable victories.
Well, she has also wrestled all over the place.
Yep.
She wrestled with the 5 Most Wanted out in Las Vegas recently. And is gaining that reputation across the country.
Into the hair. See, that's an example of the kind of a competitor that Shauna Reed is. She'll take all the shortcuts that she possibly can.
Well, the reality too, Terry, is that she is in a very good place for her career. You got Cody Hawk, who's been a trainer at NXT. You have Sean Casey, who's been a trainer in WWE. And you can tell the improvement.
Yeah.
Every time she comes here to wrestle, she gets better and better and better.
It's been definitely a very strategic alliance for Shauna Reed with 5 Most Wanted. Whoa. Hello there. Watch out.
Just smacked the taste right out of her mouth. And it's not the ref's fault.
Shauna Reed, the PBW Women's Champion, slapped in the face, and that did not sit well with her. Now she wants to do the test of strength. I don't know.
Bryce Avery is not impressed in the least.
Well, Shauna Reed's using the height advantage there to, as you can see, just to rub it in on Bryce Avery. There you go. There you go. Now we'll have a test of strength. Let's see how Shauna Reed does in this position. Well, she did all right. She got her way. She got Bryce Avery where she wants her. Cody Hawk shouting encouragement to the women's champion from ringside. Again with the test of strength here. Let's see. Shauna Reed trying to use her weight to her advantage, and let's see. She moved right in trying to take Bryce Avery, get her off balance. Whoa.
Oh, that's core strength, Terry.
Wow, look at that. I'll give her credit for that, certainly. Again, the women's champion taken off her feet by Bryce Avery, but the champion is there. And she's showing her ability, but only for a few seconds as Bryce Avery shows she's no one to be trifled with. Watch Cody.
Oh, come on!
Hey! Oh, for heaven's sake. Shauna Reed in for the count. Referee is there. He missed. Blatant hair pulling. That's pretty despicable.
What kind of man would do that?
Cody effing Hawk.
I hope he's proud of himself.
Now Cody Hawk in a dangerous position. Talk about dangerous positions. Bryce Avery is certainly in one. Referee this time.
Oh, come on.
Come on, referee. But Cody Hawk one step ahead of the ref.
I can't tell you how disgusting and disturbing that is.
1, 2. And that's how Shauna Reed gets ahead. And that's the type of thing she does to hold on to the women's championship. Now look, she's got both feet on the hair of Bryce Avery. Oh, blatant hair pulling there. As Cody Hawk moves around.
Get Cody Hawk out of there.
This has been a very competitive match so far, despite the interference, the blatant interference from Cody Hawk, which almost took Bryce Avery out of this one. Reversal by the champion, and she caught her right across the throat. That could be it. She's got the leg in for up.
barely got a little more than one on that one. So Bryce Avery has an awful lot left. Again to the hair. Shauna Reed. Well, let's see here. Shoulders are down. Cody Hawk lurking closely nearby again. That's got to be a tremendous mental disadvantage for Bryce Avery, knowing that Cody Hawk lurks so closely. Look at that, choking her over the rope. Shauna Reed has learned very well from Cody Hawk and Sean Casey.
Bryce Avery's in a lot of trouble.
Didn't get too much on that boot. Shauna Reed back in the ring now. Whips her opponent into the corner. Let's see what she has in mind.
It's taking a lot of time.
Too much time. Here comes Cody Hawk. Watch out for him. Shauna Reed, the PBW champion, sets her. Well, let's see. Whoa, good move from Shauna Reed.
Yeah, reverse neck breaker.
Got a 2 count. Cody Hawk a little surprised, thought the 3 count should have gone in. Shauna Reed feels the same way.
Bryce Avery, I think, is showing her inexperience compared to Shauna Reed, but oh, she is tough.
Flying mare, very effective move. As Shauna Reed now moves to the second rope, getting set to launch herself in some form or another onto Bryce Avery. Oh, well, I'll give Shauna Reed credit there.
Well, didn't quite work out.
No, took a little too much time there. And Bryce Avery thinking on her feet, so to speak.
Yeah, Bryce Avery's got to, this will buy her a little time.
Yep, she's got to dig down deep now.
She's got to hit something offensively.
Physically, there's been an awful lot taken out of her here in this match. Mentally, I think she's still very much with it. Good move, duck, and a knife edge.
There's a little more into those knife edge chops.
And that one took Shauna Reed off her feet, but only momentarily. Gotta give her credit. We've never denied the effectiveness and the ability of Shauna Reed to attack.
Sidewalk slam.
Sometimes. Let's see if she gets her. We could have a new women's champion. Oh, so close.
Now Bryce Avery's got to follow it up.
And I think she's aware of that. Well, let's see how effective she can be. She's got the champion in exactly the position she wants her. Can't get her off her feet, though. Tries a second time. Shauna Reed is countering. And a miss. Cody Hawk up on the ringside again.
That was...
Avery is in for the 3 count, but Cody Hawk anticipating what was to happen there. Come on, let him have it, Bryce. Let him have it. Referee is trying to get Cody Hawk off the ring. Bryce Avery, I think she ought to cut loose. Whoa, look at that. Bryce Avery had eyes in the back of her head.
Shauna Reed's in trouble.
Oh, pulled out of the way. Bryce Avery took a hard bump with her hip into the turnbuckle. Shauna Reed going for the knee.
Oh. That's going to do it.
Kick in, that's it.
Here is your winner and still PowerBomb Wrestling Women's Champion, Shauna Reed.
Oh, come on! Here comes Queen Amanada. Look at Papa Dingo move. Cody Hawk is gone. Oh my! Oh my! Queen Amanada coming off of that big win over Rachel Bostic. Wants another piece of Shauna Reed.
Queen Amanada, thanks to you and Papa Dingo for coming out when you saw that injustice happen. It's obvious who you have in your sights.
You know,
He's really got you.
yeah, and I'm coming for that belt. Shauna Reed will see exactly what I will do to her, and I will take that belt away from her.
Queen Amanada, back to vote on PowerBomb Wrestling in a moment.
PowerBomb Wrestling is back in action in Toledo on Sunday, September the 30th at 5 p.m. at St. Clement's Hall, 2990 Tremainsville Road. The Bachelor, Ben Boone, and Unchained Brandon Day battle for the heavyweight title, this time for the amazing Nate Matson as special referee. You'll see a lumberjack match for the tag team titles. Also, the Midwest title and the women's title will be defended. Get your tickets now at pbwexcitement.com. It's the best wrestlers in the Midwest, Sunday, September the 30th.
3 of the members of 5 Most Wanted who continue to leave their mark on PowerBomb Wrestling will all be at September Showdown, Sunday, September 30th. Shauna Reed, you've got Queen Amanada. That is going to be some match to see.
Queen Amihuhu.
Queen Amanada.
Yeah, Queen Amanada gonna take my title. I don't understand why she gets another opportunity. I've already beat her.
True story.
Yeah.
Well,
They've never done that. I don't understand.
Sloppy seconds.
I guess.
Speaking of another go-around, you, one more time against Atlas Hightower.
Been there, done that. We got rid of that fool. So I don't know why he keep coming back for more. Atlas, just go somewhere else, work your way up the ladder, back to Cruz, and then we'll give you another shot. That's what I think should happen. That's fair. That's fair.
And then doing double duty, Palmer Cruz and Cody Hawk. You guys have Celeste Taylor, one of the greatest up-and-comers, and Enrique Maya.
Celeste Taylor and Enrique Maya. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm shaking in my boots. Somebody help me. Somebody call my mama. Oh my, I'm freaking out.
You're not going to want to miss it, folks. Sunday, September 30th at St. Clement's Hall.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
At Ralphie's, it's primetime football every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday nights. Enjoy endless wings starting at 8 p.m. each night and carry-out specials every day. Plus special pricing on all Labatt products, plus new craft and IPAs for the fall. As always, beer buckets only $10 Friday and Saturday.
Bring yourself to Ralphie's. Yeah, it's that good.
Hey, Mortgage Marty here from Fairway Mortgage. New office is open at 5577 Monroe Street in the Promenade Shops. And those of you that watch know how competitive I am. So here's my challenge. The large national company you always see at every sporting event from up north who has that Rocket app that I hate. We have a competing app called the Fairway Now app. And the best part of the Fairway Now app is you get actually somebody local to help you after you use it. So log in, try it. It's on Facebook, on Twitter. You can find us, the Fairway Now app. Have a great night.
Check out the brand new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Browse the brand new PBW t-shirts plus new embroidered PBW caps. You can also get your copy of Confessions of a Big-Time Wrestler as the legendary Dr. Terry Graham peels back the curtain on the golden age of professional wrestling. Of course, you can always get big savings on advance tickets, and it's all at the new online PowerBomb Wrestling store at pbwexcitement.com. Get your gear now.
4 title matches at September Showdown, Sunday, September 30th. Queen Amanada, the latest challenger for the Women's Championship, owned and worn by Shauna Reed.
Ya kulumbor biya sinto fabe Shauna Reed na hanna baina kulunka. I mean, I want to say it in English, but I just can't express myself in English because she cheated. And the only way I can express myself is just in my language. So, Shauna mfarne. Papa dingo mfarna re biasi. Iwa mamunye nanti fe wa munye ti problem muna. Megi biasi mini de yo muna. Ngeni mane. Manto fari. Ngeni makioki ngeni mane naki. Mara ba kioki. Ibara gi khameto bang baleng be. Aluna wenfe. Aluna. I'm sorry. We were just irritated. You know,
I can understand.
In America, people don't treat us right, and we are here for the right reason, you know?
Shauna Reed can do that to you.
That belt is mine. That's it.
You're not going to want to miss it, folks. September Showdown, Sunday.
I'm sorry. I will.
Queen Amanada, such a wonderful addition to PowerBomb Wrestling. We saw Shauna Reed against Bryce Avery, of course. Shauna Reed grabbed another victory, but Shauna Reed puts the women's title on the line next Sunday at St. Clement's.
Queen Amanada's awfully smart, and she's got a little backup now.
I'd say a little.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tongue-in-cheek, a little backup.
Very hungry guy,
There's
too,
also
isn't he?
strength in numbers, and the 5 most wanted are pain in the behind, to say the least. And we know 4 of the members. There's still 1 open.
Never know who's going to show up with 5 most wanted.
Sure don't.
One match we haven't talked about, Norm, next Sunday, Palmer Cruz against Atlas Hightower. Palmer Cruz now one of the members of 5 most wanted, and he puts the Midwest Championship on the line against Atlas Hightower, who has a new sharp focus on winning.
Yeah, and it was Cody Hawk that got involved last time Palmer Cruz took on Atlas Hightower. We're going to try and do it again, try to keep everybody away from there, and hopefully we get a fair shake in that match too. I'm getting fed up to about here with all this interfering and running in.
Yeah, there's got to be a stop to it, got to be an end to it. 5 most wanted also in action in tag team competition against Sless and his partner Espiritu Maya.
Yes, also of course for the tag team championship, the Circus of Pain will be challenging Righteous Indignation, but this time in a lumberjack match. That's what we're going to do to try to keep that thing in the ring.
It was everywhere but the ring last time.
That's why I have no choice to try something else.
And you're going to see it. Tag team championship, 1 of 4 titles on the line.
And of course, that heavyweight title match as well. Go to our website, pbwexcitement.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram as well. Get those discount advance tickets, and we'll see you next week right here on PowerBomb Wrestling.